The following video is to highlight how Portfolio can be used in the classroom for documentation. Now, inside of D2L, directly connected to it, is this tool they call Portfolio, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, each student has their own portfolio. This is set up automatically through D2L, so you don't have to set that up. And all of the information that you collect will go into individual students' portfolios, so they're entirely private. Another really nice feature of this portfolio is that it will track students' progress year to year and pass on that data. This is a really unique feature because it could give us a scope of a student's learning from K to 8 if teachers were all to use it. The idea behind the design of Portfolio is that all students kindergarten on will be able to use this independently. So how they've done this is they've created class pass cards. So inside of your Portfolio account, if you click on this, you will see that each student gets their independent class card that they can scan. And what this does is takes it away from the student having to log in and log out. Once they scan that card, they'll be able to put that information in. It's easier to show you. So I'm going to switch over to a view from a device and show you how easy this experience is. So now, as you can see, I have it downloaded on my device. You can either download it on Apple or Android by searching Brightspace Portfolio. So once I have it here, I can just open it, and you'll see on this first screen it asks me if I want to use class device or my device. Class device is what we generally use in elementary, which will sign in and sign out each student every time. And my device is where you can sign in and stay signed in. We use this a lot in secondary because they're using BYOD or bring your own device. So we're going to go to class device, and inside you can see there's two different modes. We're going to start with in class with Funster. That's really designed for the students that need guidance and prompts to get through it. So for our younger students. So when we click on this, what it's going to say is at the top, it's scan your class card. So every class has a class card. So you'll see this one. It says, hi, Kyle Kitchen. You'll notice even this gets us confused. And you're going to see at the bottom, it says, let's go. So the final step for you as a teacher is to click this button. Once you click this button, this screen is going to pop up, and this is where the students can take over. So the button with the clock, they're going to click that, and it's going to prompt them to what to do next. Watch this.
Well, hey there.
So once it introduces, they're going to click the thumbs up.
Can you show me your pass card, please?
It prompts them to scanning their pass card. Each student gets a specific pass card.
Can I see some of your cool work?
Now it's asking them to see their cool work, so all they need to do is click on the camera, and there's a really neat feature in here. Watch what it is.
Hold still.
It will not take a picture until your device is steady. So for instance, watch what happens when I zone in.
Hold still. Do you like the way this looks?
And why that's a really nice feature is because you don't get all sorts of blurry pictures and you don't get multiple pictures of the exact same thing on your camera roll. It's a nice clean shot. Now if the student likes the way it looks, they just click the check mark.
Can I hear more about your work? Tap the button to start recording.
So when they tap the microphone button, they can actually record audio and reflect on that. So I'll show you. So as you can see, it's recording what I'm saying, and it's not only just recording it, it's actually attaching that recording to the picture, and we'll see that when we get back onto the computer. So once the student is done, they can just click on all done.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
And now what you see is it goes back and basically logs that student out so another student can use that. And it's a really nice feature if you're using the idea of students documenting their own learning. So they're not worrying about logging in and logging out. It automatically does that for them. So this could essentially be passed from student to student to student around the classroom who could document their own learning. So now I'm going to quickly show you the in-class mode. It's really easy to use. You click in-class mode, same deal. You would scan your class account and then say let's go. That means you're logged in as a class. Your student or yourself would click on start portfolio. You would scan the class card. And this one gives you several different options. One is that you can take a picture, you can do video, and you can also, using an advanced feature, actually pull in pictures from your camera roll. So if you take them earlier in the day, so I'm just going to take a quick video for you. So I could do that when I'm done the video. I think it does up to 5 minutes of video. And then when I'm done, I can stop it. I could actually record more audio. I could title it. I'll just do something really quick here, and then I can hit done. And you'll see that it logs me out back to this stage, and that's how simple it is to do. Now let's show you what it looks like from the computer side and where that information is going. So now we're back online in our portfolios, and you see that this account has nothing in it because it's waiting in the approved evidence section. So as you go in here, you can see there's the two things I worked on. I can go in and check them out, but for this tutorial, I'm just going to approve both of them. And once I approve both of them, if I go back to class portfolios, you're going to see that now they're in there. And if I click inside of here, you can see that this is what it looks like. You'll see how it says previous portfolios. This is where other years will come up. So that's what I was talking about. Year after year, this will all be saved. And there's some really nice features when you pull it up. So when you open it up, you'd be able to play it in this window. You'd be able to title it if you didn't do that. You'd be able to listen to the feedback or listen to the audio that was pulled in. You'll see that the students themselves can comment on it. But this is a really useful, nice feature, is that you can actually add this under categories. So you could say, well, this is term one, and that it's under writing. And now you have these categorized. The other thing that it allows you to do is give feedback to the student, and you can even attach expectations if you really like. And there is actually a private teacher sharing thing for notes in here. So you have your private notes kind of organized in there. Now when we go back here, you can see that this has a tag in it. And what that allows us to do is to be able to filter it. So if we go to class categories and we wanted to see everything in writing, it would filter it down to just that work we were doing. So that's a short overview of how to use Portfolio for documentation in the classroom.